Drew, do you want me to share my screen in Discord?
It would make it so I could see it in real time, because
Yeah. Okay. Hold on.
if you would, but you don't have to.
I got you.
Cool, wonderful. Well, welcome back to Slurpathon 9, where we're just getting some other things set up before Dewdney gets into the no lobby bussin' long jumps run. 16 star, which was the $500 incentive, which was met. Thank you for all the donations that were put towards this incentive. Dewdney, passing it off.
Yeah. Hi. Thank you guys, everyone, for reaching the donation incentive. It's crazy. I wasn't totally expecting this to happen, so it's very, very cool that we get to do the low percent category after doing, the standard kind of 70 stars. So this will be really cool. Yeah, you guys are going to get to see a couple of tricks, like I said, that you don't get to see in 70. And hopefully it goes well. That's kind of all we can hope for right now. So
I'm sure it will. Looking forward to it.
yeah. So it's going to be the same thing. I know that Assassin Nathan had asked this during the first run, and we never really explained it. Was that why does the timer start on reset? And it's just to stay consistent across all the categories. So every category for Super Mario 64, timer starts on system reset. So instead of after credits. There's been debate recently, actually, about having a credit skip and just starting the game after the intro, but it's like old school players are against it and all that stuff. So it's just been a little bit of an event. So
I just wanted to mention quickly before you get started. Did you want to swap to the Japanese?
yes, I do. Thank you very much.
Yes, absolutely.
Sorry, guys.
So yes, there's a little bit of time save playing in the Japanese language. We are playing on emulator currently. Emulator, console, all are perfectly legitimate for speedrunning Super Mario 64. And you can see now we are swapping languages, which does save us a little bit of time in our 16-star run.
Thank you for reminding me. So
Absolutely.
again, timer start on reset, and we'll get into it right away. So 3, 2, 1, reset.
And we are off to the races. Just like last time, we'll have a really nice 50-second Mario and chill. Trust me, Peach is telling us all about that cake waiting for us. This time we'll be there as it's maybe even fresh out of the oven. We've got an estimate here. You can see a 21-minute estimate. Clearly a lot faster to get 16 stars than to get 70. And, of course, we are going to have to utilize a few major glitches to get through the castle. Skip some of those checkpoints that we had previously hit through collecting 70 stars. And we are going to, hopefully, again, avoid the moat. That is always task number 1, is don't go to the moat.
Don't go in the moat.
We're not going swimming, at least not yet. We will later, but hopefully not right now. And you can see we are not in the moat. We have done the Lakitu skip. You can see Lakitu is chilling out there by the front door as he is waiting to talk to Mario, who has no interest in talking to him. Now, you know it. You love it. If you saw the 70-star run, you probably know what's coming up. It is the bomb clip. We are going to go ahead and grab the first star here in Bob-omb Battlefield. We're going to grab that bomb. We're going to say, hey, how you doing? We're going to throw it. We're going to grab it, and very nicely done. Clipping through behind those bars to grab the first star of our run. Very smooth. Looking good. And now, just as we have done before, we are going to be leaving and heading on over to Whomp's Fortress. Now, of course, we're doing 16 stars, so you really want to pick the fastest 16, or at least the fastest route to get those 16 stars. Whomp's Fortress does have a few that are quite quick. You've already seen them, but we're not going to get all of them that are here. You know, if you remember previously, we were collecting all 100 coins and 8, including those 8 red coins. That takes too long for us in this category. but instead we are going to go on up the fortress, head on up to that little floating island. Bonking, but not losing too much time.
Oh, that's gonna miss.
Almost got the Owless. Again, it's definitely one of the toughest tricks. I think arguably in 16 star, depending on how you run it, it could be the toughest move. But we got it on take 2. We were in that cage getting that star. Very nicely done. If anyone is looking to get into Super Mario 64 speedrunning, I think 16 star is a very accessible category. The major glitches take some time to learn, but they're definitely not too bad. That is one of those tricks, Owless, where most people getting into 16 star don't do that trick because you save about 3 seconds using good movement. 3 seconds, if you're just learning, might not be worth the pain and torment of bonking that cage.
Over and over and over
and over again.
And over.
Now, Cannonless, on the other hand, I would say anyone could learn Cannonless. You can absolutely pick this up, boot up your N64, boot up an emulator, watch a video, learn how to do that setup, and it's pretty consistent, and you too can clip through walls. We're now doing some wall jumping, grabbing our star, flying on over. That's okay, we got it now. Wall jumping straight into it.
Thank you, Omax.
He is looking fresh. Fresh as heck, I must say.
Y'all a bunch of sweetie pies.
We are back here once more. We are going to be heading on up, taking on Mr. Womp. Once again, the seemingly translucent Womp residing at the top of the fortress. Ground pounding our way through him 3 times. Telling him what's up. Poor dude seemed to have gotten pounded in the back previously, bandaged. We're doing it once again. Landing where that star is spawning. Almost landing where that star is spawning. For those who didn't see, in 70 star, Dewdney actually got a gold split. It was his best run of that split on the 70 star recorded splits. So he's definitely getting fewer stars here. We'll be out of here pretty quickly. We have 1 left to go here in Womp's Fortress. Back up to the top of that tower. And, you know, I had stated previously that Womp's is a place full of resets. That is especially true for 16 star. Sometimes missing that Owless, sometimes missing that Cannonless is enough for a runner to reset. But we are cruising on along, and in less than 5.5 minutes, we are at our 6-star mark, and we are now going to a very cool stage. Y'all know where we're going. We're going to the cool mountain. And one of these stars here I've already raved about a little bit. The other one we didn't get the chance to talk about too much, but we will as we're hopping on in here. The first of which we are going to do some very cool looking wall kicks. Mario jumping for his life. Deciding he's going to kick back and stay to fight another day. And here off this wall kick. And we are up top. Very nicely done. This next star, I think, is one of the more memorable ones at Cool Mountain. It's where we have to bring the baby penguin to their mother. Oh no, where are we bringing this penguin? Oh, where are we bringing this penguin? Right down to Mom. Hopefully that penguin doesn't barf all over Mom after that. It is a bit of a wild ride getting down there, but we are just such a good penguin babysitter that we had to get that penguin to her as quickly as possible. And now we are leaving. We are at that 8-star mark. You could see from that little text box that popped up that the first, well, actually, whether or not you can read Japanese or not, but we are going to the first star door, which is now open. I guess I should assume. Y'all could read that. That's okay. The penguin might have threw up, but at least they are reunited with their mother. And we're halfway there. Sort of.
Sort of.
In terms of time, the second 8 stars definitely takes longer than the first 8. But we are halfway there in terms of our star count. We are coming back to the first Bowser stage, grabbing those red coins again as we have done before. I think each of the Bowser stages are a place where there's lots of optimizations in your movement, decisions of, do I long jump here or do I long jump there? Things that can save bits of time. It's one where, you know, you can fall off, you can die. Making that clean cycle.
The Shigeru cycle.
Shigeru cycle, as it's called. Getting all 8 red coins. A very, very fast Bowser in the Dark World. Doing that.
Yo, that was clean. That was so clean.
That's the second fastest cycle you can get there. So, not bad.
Not bad at all. Definitely an understatement. Pretty dang clean, I would say. And so again, we're gonna grab and spin that Bowser, spin that Koopa. This time getting it on the first toss. Very nicely done.
How to make up for the slower womps at the start.
Thankfully, no super major deaths or anything like that. Just a couple. I think it was your second Owless. You hit it. A couple things into the Wild Blue, but looking pretty good. Coming out of the Bowser stage before 9 minutes is pretty dang fast, if you ask me. And now we have that key that lets us get into the basement. So we are gonna head straight down there this time. We're off to my personal favorite star of this category in the Shifting Sandland. I mean, shifting... I actually, you know what? I said
you said it right.
Sandland.
You said it right that time.
I was going to go for the bit where I say Shifting Sandland. Oh my god! Oh my god! The bit... The bit is Shifting Sadland, but I keep saying Sandland, which is the right name, and I'm ruining my joke. Bit denied, but that star was not denied. A very cool fly off the fly guy. Get into that Talon. We are grabbing our next star.
I jumped a little early, but...
You can land right on that if you jump at the precise time, but not like we lost too much time doing that. That's all right. We have one more star to do here in this category. No LBLJ versus LBLJ. You do get some different stars depending on how you do it. In this case, this is our second and last star in the Shifting Sandland. A very quick one going to that top of that pyramid. And we are now heading to our nearest neighbor, the Lethal Lava Land. This is one of those cases where if you ever want to watch more 16-star speedruns, of course I'm a little biased, but I recommend checking out Dewdney streams because the other category of 16-star, where you do a trick called LBLJ, adds a couple different stars in place of some others. You get to hang out here in the Lava Land and in the Shifting Sandland a little bit longer. But that is all for Lethal Lava Land here. Getting those coins, getting that star, and we are moving on out. Mr. Toad down here, who we are going to go ahead and grab our next star from. Dewdney can correct me if I'm mistaken. I'm a little bit washed up. I believe you need a minimum of 12 stars, or is it 11 to get the star from that Toad?
12. Toad will not spawn
12, right?
Before 12.
Yes, so that is one reason why we get 12 stars before coming on in here. You can see we're getting pretty close to our 16. Definitely a short and sweet category with some cool movements, some cool tricks. We're trying to get a triple jump to come on up there, but can we save it? We can. Mario's not dying today, so there's a triple jump there to get one of the stars. But as a little bit of a backup, there is this star over here that we can get. Gotta do some side flipping and diving. There we go. So we still got it in the end. But there are a couple stars all within close proximity here. We're just getting those couple here before moving on. Because Dewdney got the red coins in the first Bowser stage, there is a star that you could optionally get here instead of that, but we only have actually one more that we're going to get here. The big number we're looking for is star number 15. There's that triple jump. Very well done. Running it back. That's a difficult one to do. It can look like it's not so bad, but trust me, I've never done that in my life. Not that I'm a great runner, but Dewdney is, and if he misses it once, I mean, it tells you it's got to be at least a bit challenging. 15 stars is big because that is when our bunny friend Mr. Mips spawns. Dewdney's grabbing him as close to that door as we can get, and now it is time for the first major glitch that enables us to beat this game with only 16 stars. We are lining up Mips so that his shadow disappears, and very quickly done, before I can even explain the trick, Dewdney's doing it. We are essentially trying to get Mario to clip inside. You can see when the shadow of Mips disappears behind that wall. If you drop him, Mario clips past that door. Who needs 30 stars when you can just get 15, grab Mips, and clap and clap through, clip through. And we are now in the Dire Docks stage. We could not get to the Bowser stage prior to getting 1 star here, so we actually don't grab that 16th star from Mips, which you might have thought would have been our 16. Actually, if you grab that and you screw up that clip, it can actually totally kill the run. But instead, because we need to get a 16th star here, we're going to get our next star here on the sub. We have to get this in order to open up the next Bowser stage. Line up for that side flip. Oh, the side jump and the dive. Very nicely done. And we are moving on out to the next Bowser stage. That is the last star that we will collect, aside from that final big ol' superstar after taking down Bowser a 3rd time. Mario, you're clapping through the door with those dummy thick Mips clips. Thank you, Bradfield. Now this time, we are not going to collect those red coins. We don't have any need for any more stars, so why waste the time grabbing those red coins when we can just fly on through Fire Sea? This is this platform again, where depending on how quickly you move, you can catch it at a certain cycle. You can see that you lose a little bit of time depending on the timing of it, as you do have to wait for this to get high enough to progress up in the stage. We're doing left side. We are long jumping on the edge of this stage. How does he do it? You can skip all of these little platforms by just long jumping along the side of this. And now, once again, it is Bowser time, where we will grab our 2nd key, assuming Mario can defeat Bowser once again.
So there's a cool glitch that can happen with just this Bowser stage. Because of the movement of the platform, if you grab Bowser a frame too early, you'll actually clip through the platform with Bowser while it's moving, and you'll die. Cool
glitch is right, but definitely not one you want.
Not one that you want to happen, but it's very cool.
Now, the only reason we are going back in is we actually cannot go back through that star door, and it's faster to re-enter the stage, exit back to the main lobby, and now we can put in that key to that door. We're heading on upstairs. You might be thinking, well, hold on a second. We have those 2 star doors. What are we going to do about those? And this is where, in my opinion, the most iconic glitch in speedrunning occurs. This is the backwards long jump. And we should be able to get through there. Just got to give it some time. There it is. We are through. This is a really fun trick, a very iconic one. We're going to do a 2nd backwards long jump. This is an endless staircase because there is a spot where if you don't have enough stars, you get teleported back. But if you get enough speed, you can clip right past it. The game specifically says Mario can't go faster than a certain speed in the forward direction, but they actually didn't implement that in the reverse direction. So you can build up a bunch of speeds doing those long jumps backwards onto the steps behind you. An unfortunate bonk, but that's okay. It's all right. We're getting back up. We're doing it again. So you can gain a lot of speed by doing those long jumps backwards, repeatedly getting those long jumps off, which allows you to clip past that door that we went through originally, and then you can also get past that little checkpoint that looks to see if you have 70 stars or not. So that is how we are able to get to the stage with only 16 stars. And now all it takes is the finale to the stage. Head on up to Mr. Bowser. Once again, getting the triple jump dive, very nice. I point that out in particular. There's a few different ways to get through that section. The triple jump dive is definitely one that can easily be screwed up, but thankfully Dewdney has gotten it twice in a row. We are long jumping back over, and just as quick as it started, we are quickly about to wrap up this run. What, do you think we're going to be here for another hour with this? No, 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 no. We are easily going to be completing this in the time it might take for you to sit down and have a little coffee break. We are going to be beating Super Mario 64 in its entirety, mostly. First throw is a hit. Got the good re-grab.
Bad throw, though. Second throw was...
Second throw is a little off, but that's okay. So Bowser, as he jumps back onto the stage, does break part of it off, sends those shockwaves towards you. But we are pretty close in proximity to that next bomb that we're going to hit. That one is a hit. Going to get that quick re-grab, turn him around, send him spinning. And just like that, the third bomb has been hit. We are beating Super Mario 64 in way less than 20 minutes. All in all, a great showcase of what a 16-star run can be. Very nicely done. GG's all around.
Instead of stop, but
that's okay.
It was 1902.
1902. So about a 19-minute long speed run, which definitely a very, very respectable speed run for this category.
Not
so long.
Bad.
Gay Bowser.
So long, Gay Bowser.
The heck out of here, homosexual Turtle King.
Well.
Yeah.
Wow. No, I was going to say congratulations. Thank you so much. That was a really incredible LBLJ or no LBLJ 16-star bonus run. And thank you everyone again in chat. Gracious donations made this incentive happen. Dewdney, you got anything to say?
Yeah, if you guys want to check out more Mario, please feel free to check out my stream, twitch.tv/Dewdney. I will also be running the Quarry on Saturday. Would love to see you guys there. If you guys haven't seen that run, it's super fun. I'm the current world record holder for the Gorefest category, which is the Kill Everyone category, which is what I'm going to be showing off this weekend. So, yeah. Everyone dies. All 17 major characters. It's a lot of fun.
It's a lot of fun. I can speak from experience watching him do it. It's definitely one of those kinds of runs where you're going to be strapped in for a few hours, but you get to see a really cool game, one that was pretty recently made. I think more people should check it out, so definitely catch his run of the Quarry tomorrow.
Oh, absolutely. Drewby, where can some of the chat find you as well? Because of the wonderful commentary as well. It was a blast having you on throughout this little tiny section.
Well, you can find me hanging out in Dewdney stream.
There you go.
I do stream myself. I have not been streaming any Mario speedrunning, but my Twitch is Drewby with 2 Y's, 1 underscore. Because I'm not cool enough to have it without those extra characters. Appreciate you all hanging out today, enjoying the Mario with us. All credit goes to Dewdney for his great running. Credit goes to you all for your generosity. Thank you for enjoying a wonderful speed game, and looking forward to seeing more great speed running here at this event for the rest of the weekend.
Absolutely.
Cool. Well, wonderful. Thank you all so much. I appreciate it, Dewdney and Drewby. So, all right, we're going to go back to the Be Right Back screen, and we're going to be possibly getting into a little tiny intermission. We will see you all shortly.
You bet. Thank you.
Take care.